friends, a very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome back once again on the YouTube channel of BYJU'S Exam Prep, where we are helping students for the preparation of CUET PG entrance examinations for 2024. I hope I am clearly visible and audible to all of you. Alright, now friends, in today's session we'll be solving some questions on data interpretation that will be very important from the point of view of this examination. The level of difficulty of questions of data interpretation is not very high, and it's just that you need to build up speed in order to tackle as many questions as possible in a given amount of time. So friends, CUET PG data interpretation important questions part number 1. Let's begin solving these questions. Okay. Now today I will be taking two different sets of data interpretation. Now the key to increase your speed, the key to solve these questions in a less amount of time is practice in the calculations of percentages and ratios. In most of the questions, you will see the concepts of percentages, faster calculation techniques of percentages, percentage equivalence of fractions, successive percentage change. So all these tricks and techniques will be used. And if you will practice these tricks and techniques for some period of time, then you will be able to build up your speed. All right. So a very good afternoon, warm welcome to all the aspirants for this examination, right? So let's begin solving these questions. So we'll be solving two sets like I told you, and each of these sets will have four questions. Sir, expenditure के questions तो मुझे वो वाले समझ नहीं आते. Sainath will look at like different types of questions. This is just the first session for data interpretation, and I'll be covering up different types of questions in upcoming sessions. Okay, so the first set, the data related to the first set will be on your screen in a few moments. Quickly take out the rough sheets. Okay, one or two rough sheets will be enough, and a pen. So all of you take out rough sheets and start solving these questions. So first of all, I'll display the common set of information. This is this. Now this is the question of bar graph. Just read this information. No need to start working on this. I'll be showing you the questions one by one, and the graph will also be available on every page. Okay. So you don't need to note down anything right now. I'm just stopping on this slide for 1 minute. Observe this data, and then I'll take you to the questions one by one. All right. Now let's look at the first question. Let's look at the first question, all of you. The question is, if the number of mangoes in basket E and basket F together is 1400 and the ratio of number of mangoes to the number of apples in basket F is 11:9, find the number of apples in basket F. If I'll go back to the previous data, the general information, it says that the bar graph given below shows the average number of fruits and the number of apples in 5 different baskets A, B, C, D, E. Okay, so this data is about the average number of fruits and the number of apples, which is shown by these two bars. Now for basket A, B, C, D, E, right? Now below the graph, it is clearly mentioned that total number of fruits is equal to number of apples plus number of mangoes. So there are only two types of fruits which are there available in the baskets, apples and mangoes, right? So question number 1 on your screen. Quickly finish this off, post your answer in the chat box. Now they're talking about another basket F as well in this question. Okay. So question is, if the number of mangoes in basket E and basket F together is 1400 and the ratio of number of mangoes to the number of apples in basket F is 11 is to 9, then find the number of apples in basket F. Okay. Now first of all, look at basket E. So I'll write the total number of fruits in basket E. So total number of fruits in basket E will be average number of fruits multiplied by 2. Why multiplied by 2? Because there are only two types of fruits, apples and mangoes, which are present in this basket. Okay. So if I talk about basket E, then total number of fruits is equal to the value of average number of fruits in basket E is 640. Okay, 640 multiplied by 2, that is 1280 is the total number of fruits, right? Now number of apples from the graph, the orange bar, okay, look at the orange colored bar. So number of apples in basket E is equal to 500, 520, 540. So it is equal to 540, right? So if total number of fruits is 1280 and apples is 540, I can calculate the number of mangoes in this basket. That will be 1280 minus 540, which will come out to be 740. So number of mangoes in this basket is 740. That is basket E. Now they have given that together in basket E and F, the total number of mangoes is 1400. So number of mangoes in basket F only will be equal to 1400 minus the number of mangoes in basket E, that is 740. So 1400 minus 740, that is 660, is the number of mangoes in basket F. Okay. Now continuing, they are also saying that the ratio of number of mangoes to the number of apples in basket F is 11 is to 9. So mangoes upon apples is equal to 11 upon 9. I know the number of mangoes 660 divided by number of apples. So using this ratio and the value of number of mangoes, I can calculate the number of apples in this basket. Okay, so number of apples will be equal to 660 multiplied by 9 divided by 11. So that comes out to be 540. So 540 will be the number of apples in basket F, and this is what we had to calculate. So the correct answer here is option B. All right. So question number 1, option B is the correct one. So that was question number 1. Let's quickly move on to the next question, question number 2. I want some of you, like at least some of you, to respond with your answers. Now, if you're watching this session, try and solve all these questions properly. So, Monal Gupta has given a correct answer, 540. Monal, yes, it is correct. Question number 2 is in front of you. Try and find out the answer for this. Now, the question is, the average number of mangoes in basket D and basket E together is what percentage of the number of apples in basket B? Yes, Vivek, there are definitely chances of reaching 110. So, Vivek, I tell you what happens generally. Now, whenever we are writing mock examinations, so the environment is not that good, and we tend to take things very lightly at the time of mock. Okay, so generally, I have seen whatever score that you are achieving in mock, the actual score it increases by 15 to 20 marks. So yes, you have high chances of reaching 210. Okay, if you are already getting 90 marks at the time of mocks. Okay, now let's look at this one. The average number of mangoes in basket D and E together. So basket D number of mangoes calculate karte hain. So basket D number of mangoes will be total number of fruits. Now total number of fruits is 500 is the average. 500 multiplied by 2, that is 1000. minus number of apples is 420. So it comes out to be 580. So number of mangoes in basket D is 580, and in basket E, number of mangoes, I can pick this value from the previous question. We have calculated that. So in basket E, number of mangoes was 740. Okay, so why not use the previous values? So basket E, number of mangoes was 740, right? Now they want average number of mangoes. So 7 and 5, 12, 13, 1320 is the total number of mangoes in both the baskets put together. When divided by 2 will be the average number of mangoes, that is 660. Alright. So they want 660. This number is what percentage of number of apples in basket B? So let's talk about number of apples in basket B. Number of apples in basket B is 400. So they want 660 is what percentage of 400? Okay, so this is the answer. 660 divided by 400 into 100. Cancel, cancel. 660 divided by 4. Okay, 660 divided by 4 comes out to be 165. So 165 percentage. Option C is the correct answer of question number 2. Okay. All right. I hope you are able to understand the calculations, the values that I am calculating. Okay. Right. So that was question number 2. Let's look at question number 3. Now, question number 3 is comparatively easier as compared to the previous two questions. Now, again, be careful what actually you have to calculate. What is the ratio of the sum of number of apples in basket D and basket E to the total number of fruits in basket B? What is the ratio of the sum of number of apples in basket D and E? So one thing that you'll have to calculate is this, sum of the number of apples in D and E. And then the second thing you'll have to calculate the total number of fruits in basket B and calculate the ratio of these two numbers. Okay, Manal, चलिए चेक करते हैं. Now sum of number of apples in basket D and E. So basket D, number of apples is 420 and basket E, number of apples is 540. We have to calculate the ratio of the sum of these two numbers with the total number of fruits in basket B. Now basket B, total number of fruits will be average number of fruits, which is 480 from the graph, multiplied by 2. Okay, so the numerator, the value is 960 and denominator 480 multiplied by 2 is 960. Both the values are equal. So the ratio will be 1:1. So Monal, you are absolutely correct. Yes, the correct answer is option A, that is 1:1. So this question was very simple. Okay. Next question, question number 4. If the price of each mango, Sainath and Vivek, I think you have made a mistake in the previous one. So you have taken the denominator as 480. Now 480 nahi lena tha. It was the total number of fruits in basket B. Now basket B, the average is 480. Average should be multiplied by 2 because there are two types of fruits. So total number of fruits in basket B is 480 multiplied by 2, that is 960. Okay, be careful with this. Now question number 4, if the price of each mango and each apple in basket B is 30 and 70 respectively, then find the total cost of fruits in basket B. Now this question requires some calculations. So first of all, calculating the number of mangoes and number of apples in each of these in basket B. So basket B total number of apples is 400 from the graph directly. Total number of fruits is 480 multiplied by 2, 960. So number of mangoes will be total number of fruits minus the number of apples. Okay? So 960 minus 400 is 560. So 560 mangoes are there. Each mango cost 30 rupees. So the total cost of mangoes will be 560 multiplied by 30. Number of apples is 400. Value of each apple is 70. So the total cost is 400 multiplied by 70. Okay, let's multiply these two numbers separately and add them. So 560 multiplied by 30 will be 16800, and 400 multiplied 70 is 28000. Add these two numbers, 00844. So 44,800. 44,800. Option C is the correct answer. So two correct answers, Munal and Vivek, both of you. Nice, good to see. So question number 4, option C is the correct answer. Perfect. So that was set number 1. Let's now move towards set number 2. Now set number 2, the data will be given in the form of a table. Direct values are given. You just have to pick the values, perform calculations and mark the answer. So the common information for the next 4 questions, question number 5 to question number 8, is given on the screen. Read this information and then again I'll take you to the questions one by one. Once again, the table will be available for each and every question. So don't have to draw the table. The table will be available to you with each and every question. Now the data says that the table given below shows the number of students studying in different standards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 standards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 6 different schools. The schools are A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. So 6 schools, 6 different standards. The number of students who are studying in these different standards is mentioned in the table. Okay. Right? Very simple, straightforward table is given. Okay. So now let's get into solving the questions one by one. Right? So question number 1 will appear on your screen. All of you be ready. Question number 1 now. Which school has the highest total number of students from all the given standards together? Which school has the highest total number of students from all the given standards together? Now, such questions are simple but time consuming. We don't have any other way. We just have to add the number of students to find out the answer. Now, what you can do is you can save a little time by not checking all these numbers. Just look at the options. In the option, they have school A, school B, school E and F. So just calculate the total number of students for these 4 schools only. That's it. No need to look for C or D because it is not among the options. Option में है ही नहीं, तो मुझे check नहीं करना, right? Now school A, can you tell me the number of students while I'm counting? School A. So 90, 130, 230, 260, 290. So 290 is the number of students. Okay. School A 290. Then school B, 11, 16, 20, 28, 280, 280, 290, 304. Okay. Then school E, 90, 130, 230, 270, 280, 290, 302, marginally less. And school F, 15, 19, 25, 30, 300, 310, and 314. So 314. Now, which school has the highest total number of students? Out of these four numbers, 314 is the highest for school F. So the correct answer will be school F, that is option B. So option B is the correct answer of this question. Okay, all right. Let's move on and look at the next question, question number 6. What is the approximate average number of students studying in standard 1 from all schools together? What is the approximate average number of students studying in standard 1 from all schools together? Average calculate करना है. All right, let's check it out. Now, standard 1, all the schools together, let us calculate the sum, because average is sum divided by number of terms. So first of all, I'll calculate the sum. So 4 and 5, 9, 13, 17, 21, 26, 260, 270, 277. So 277 is the sum for these 6 sections. When divided by 6, I can calculate the average. So average will be 46.16, 46 point something. Now they want the approximate average. 46, option D should be the correct answer. And I can see that a lot of you have now given the answers. Nice, good to see all of you responding. Great. So question number 6, option D is the correct answer. Next question, question number 7. Show me the same response, all of you. The number of students studying in standard 4 from school E is what percentage of those studying in standard 4 from school D? So you just have to compare school E and school D, the students who are studying in standard 4. All right, nice. चलिए calculate करते हैं. Now standard 4 school E, number of students is 55. Is what percentage of standard 4 school D, which is 40, multiplied by 100? Okay, this is what we have to calculate. Do some cancellations. Now 55 into 5 is 275 divided by 2. Now 275 divided by 2 is 137.5. 137.5 should be the correct answer. And yes, it is the correct answer, option D, which again I can see majority of you have given. In fact, those who have given the answer, they have given the correct answer. Nice. Let's move on towards the last question, question number 8. Now, which standard has the lowest total number of students from all the given schools together? Which standard has the lowest total number of students from all the given schools together? Now, this is similar as question number 1. Question number 1, they were asking which school has the highest number of students. Here they are asking which standard has the lowest number of students. So highest पूछा था, यहाँ पे lowest पूछा है, and they wanted us to compare schools in the first question. Here we'll have to compare the standards. So standard 1 is among the options, standard 4, 5 and 6. So we just have to check the number of students for these 4 standards. Standard number 1, I think I've already calculated this value. Okay, now what we do is standard 4, 5 and 6, just calculate these numbers, and whichever is the lowest, not the highest, will be the answer. So standard number 1, if I'll go back, कहाँ पे calculate किया था? यहाँ पे. So standard number 1, we calculated that 277 students are there. Okay, 277 students are there in standard 1. Now standard 4, 9 and 4, 13, 17, 22, 26, 260, 270, 280. So it is more than 280. I'll not consider this because I want lowest. 277 is still the lowest. Standard 5, 90, 130, 230, 290. So it is 290 plus. I'll not consider that. Understand, I'm not calculating the exact number of students because these numbers are more than 277. Okay. Last, 38, 46, 70, 170, 260, 260, 270. Yes, more than 280 again. So all the other sections have at least 280 students, but section standard 1 has 277 students. So section 1, that is option C, should be the correct answer of this question. Okay, so question number 8, yes, the correct answer is option C. All right. So friends, that is all from my side for the day. Hope that you liked the session. So if you like the session, those who haven't pressed the like button, please do press the like button for this session. All right. Okay. Now, some important information for all of you. MHCT specialized course is still available. We have a very less number of days left for the examination. You can also get up to 90% scholarship on all CAT preparation programs. Next scholarship test is on 10th of March at 11 a.m. Register for the scholarship test by visiting our application. Also, for CAT 2024, how to manage the preparation along with job and studies, a free live interactive workshop will be conducted on 17th of March at 11 a.m. Register for this workshop by visiting our application. The MHCT specialized course is having all these features. Now, in the last few days, you can focus on these 2 things that will definitely help you in increasing your score. You can also try our CAT College Predictor, which is based on your profile. Any doubts if you have, you can fill in this form and we'll get in touch with you. You can get social with us on all these social media platforms. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. Have a nice time. Bye-bye.